Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Emma, and today I just want to talk about diabetes and especially to share a story that has just happened to my mom a few weeks ago. Um, because I think it's just so important. So first of all, my mom wasn't well, and a few weeks ago, and she went to her doctors, just to get checked and just see what was wrong with her. So when she got to the doctor, she was asked to have a routine checks, just the bloods, to check whether she had malaria or diabetes, malaria, typhoid or the likes, the usual suspects. But at the same time, the doctor said she wanted her to also to be checked, her blood sugars. Now, there was no explanation as to why, but obviously she wasn't well. So my mom did all the bloods, and also her blood sugars were also checked. It turned out that she was diabetes. So the doctor immediately told her, "You got diabetes," and immediately she was put on diabetes medicine. Now, I just happened to call that very same day and found my mom not feeling well, sounding well. So I just asked her what was wrong because, I'd just spoken to her a few days ago. And she told me that, she told me about her diagnosis and what the doctor had said. So immediately, I was quite worried. I was concerned because my mom has never had any incident of diabetes. And so, obviously, being told she's got diabetes for the first time, I was quite alarmed. So, I told her, you know, obviously, I didn't want us to go into, no, you shouldn't take medication or anything, because a lot of time it always feels like the doctors have got an upper hand, and they have a higher authority when it comes to whatever they decide goes. But I kind of just say to my mom, okay, I'm not going to stop you having your medication, but what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to put you on a diet, because the doctor did not tell her what she needed to do to be able to combat her condition. So I decided to put my mom on a diet with a lot of vegetables, and also whole foods. So things like brown rice, wholemeal, whether if it was to have bread, she would have wholemeal, a lot of roots, vegetables like arrowroot, sweet potatoes, yam, just to make sure that, whatever was going into her system was actually healthy, or rather was going to release the sugars very slowly. I also stopped her from having any fizzy drinks. Even her tea was going to be served without sugar. And also no processed foods whatsoever. So no white bread, no white chapatis, no white flour chapatis. She was not going to have white rice or anything of the sort, because these things just releases the blood, the sugars very quickly into your system. So 4 days after my mom started taking her medication, and also um, you know uh, the new diet that I had given her, I called her back, and she wasn't well at all. She said to me she felt as if her body was out of sync. So again, I was worried, because I was thinking, what is happening? And she said to me, she just feels like to eat all the time. So I immediately knew that something was horribly wrong. So I said to my mom, I advised her the next day to go fasting in the morning to see a different doctor. And also I told her, to just go, not to have any breakfast in the morning. So it would have been after a fast of 8 hours after sleep, she would have gone to have her blood checked. So my mom woke up in the morning. She only had water, and then she just went to, she went immediately to see her doctor. When she got to see now the second doctor, the doctor checked her, and guys, lo and behold, My mom did not have diabetes. So I immediately told her to stop taking medication, and to continue with a healthy lifestyle, to try and exercise as much as possible, and also to just continue drinking a lot of water. So why am I sharing this with you now? The reason why I'm sharing is that this is quite serious, because if I had not stepped in at the moment I did, I'm just worried that maybe my mom would be normal today. Simply because the reason why she was feeling so bad as she was is because her blood sugars, which was normal when she take the medication, was being lowered even further, which means that actually she was becoming hypoglycemia, meaning her sugar levels was too low. Now, the seriousness of this is that she could have just collapsed because she does not have any energy in her body, and that would either fuel, she would have gone back to the doctor, and the doctor would give her another medication to combat the issue that they've now created in her body, and you can see how it gets out of control, while at the same time she's starving like mad because her sugar levels goes deep so bad. So I'm just sharing so that everybody is aware that this kind of misdiagnosis is happening, and just to make sure that we seek second opinion, especially when it comes to diabetes. You do want to get the checks, your blood checks, when you have had a good rest, after a fast overnight, and don't eat anything. So that when you go to the hospital, whatever reading will be there, that is your actual blood sugar. And the other thing is just also to know there's other things we can do, like we don't have to wait until we have diabetes. We can already change our lifestyle so that we are exercising more. In fact, they say exercise is our life. At the same time, we change what we eat. We can just stop eating all these, food that are not, the 0-calorie food, as they call them, to make sure that we continue to stay healthy. I do hope that I will, this video will be able to get to someone, and it will save their life. Please do share it with friends and family, so that we get this word out as much as possible. Unfortunately, a lot of doctors, and I'm talking about this is in Kenya that it happened, seems to be just wanting to sell a lot of medication. So be aware, be alert, and always seek second opinion if you're not very sure about the condition. It can save someone's life. Thank you so much. Do like my video and subscribe, please, so that you're the first one to know when I do share the next video. Thank you.